Okay, so we're going to show you how to create some phasing or wave type effects. I've created a page of Power Wash 575s here. I've got 6 units. And over in the pre-program buttons here, I've got, you can use any, you can apply this to any of these movements. I'm going to use tilt move 1. So I've selected that tilt movement. They're going to run a back to front tilt all together in sequence there. So as you can see, they're running together. Now if I wanted to phase that out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down Control, I'm going to hold down Shift all at the same time, and then click on that tilt move using the left click. When I do that, it's going to bring up a phasing window, as you can see there. Now in the phasing window, you see the fader here, and 0 in the center is actually no phase. It's actually how you see it now, where they're all moving together. So I can move that out, let's say 12, and I'm going to hit the test phase button, and it's going to show you, there you go, there's that wave movement that you're looking for. And essentially you're just phasing out each fixture so it falls slightly behind the other. If I wanted to make it less pronounced, I just bring it in here. I'll set it at 4. And there it goes. So as you can see, the effect has been modified right there on the fly. So I'm going to bring this out again. And if I close that window, it's going to apply that phase to the pre-programmed button. Now I can create other scenes off of that and build off of that as is standard. If I wanted to set that movement back to its original position, I'm just going to go Control Shift click again on it, and I'm just going to set that phasing back to 0 in the center. And you'll see as they line up now, and they're all together again. And I can close that, and I have my original movement. So that's how we do it with pan and tilt movements. And I'm going to show you how to do it with, say, a color wheel, or a color mixing in this case. So I'm going to center up my fixtures so we can see the beam, and I'm going to create a new scene and leave it named Scene 1. Make sure as you see it now is selected in this instance because I want the beams just to be centered, but you could apply any movement you want to these. I'm going to select the easy step function, and I'm going to hit OK and edit. And that brings up our edit rack. And in our edit rack, if you go to the top right corner, you'll see the X Fader tab, and you want to click on the X Fader tab. X Fader is a nice rack. It allows you to create fading between up to 16 channels, which you can then apply anywhere on any fixtures that you're using. So for this example, we want to use 3 channels. So I've highlighted these 3. How you highlight it is just hold down your left click and drag across. So I've highlighted those 3. And now I need to set this drop down menu to 3 channel, because what I want to do is mix CMY. So I just want to mix between the 3 channels. I would just want the fade to apply between the 3 channels. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed up that fade a little bit. So you see up here, it's running a little bit faster there. And if I bring my mouse down into the easy step boxes right here, as you can see, I can apply that fade to any of these 3 channels together. So I'm going to apply it to the CMY right here, and I'm going to do that for every fixture down the line. So I'm going to apply that to all 6 fixtures here. So once I've applied that to all 6 fixtures, and I can see that reflected in the visualizer there, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to power down the rack here. So I'm going to hit this power button, and it converts it to easy time, as you notice. And now I'm going to go button, close and save. I'm going to save that scene. So now that I've saved that scene, I can get the same exact phasing effect that I put on the pan and tilt on the scene. So if I hold down Control, Shift, and click, that's going to bring up the phasing window again. And I'm going to phase out that color mix. So there you go. You got a rainbow effect scrolling through all those random colors that we created earlier. and I can close and save that scene, create a new scene off of it if I want, or I can set that scene back to its original position by setting the phase back to 0. So if I set it back to 0, and now we're back to our original color fade. So that's how you create some phasing in CompuLive.